A mystical force. Hello. Hi, Jib and Kiro and Oops. Use the upside down exclamation point. That's what that's called. I'd call it I, but yeah, I locked. I locked. Who locked? Jack. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Welcome to the land of extraordinary spooks. For some reason, I feel like I've forgotten something. Let me know if I've forgotten something. I don't know why I would have forgotten something, but I feel like I have. Hello! Hello, hello. We return to the wonderfully logical world of Sherlock Holmes. I'm glad you like it, Kiro. And also Jeeb's really good at it, and also Mister's really good at it. Everyone's doing real good at it. The game forgot the spooks. There was, like, a jump scare, wasn't there, at some point? There were eels. Do you remember that? There were eels once, at some point. The Kiki's still there, apparently. Hi, Kiki, how you doing? Let's click off you and click onto the game. Frogwares. Screaming frog. Look at it. Ah! Hello, bear. The eels, yes. Don't forget the eels. Eels up inside here. Oh! So, what happened last time? Excellent question. We went to America. Wherein we discovered that there's some sort of jewel smuggling thing going on. The local sheriff, this was in New Orleans, the local sheriff was in cahoots with such things and tried to force us out of the country by stealing our passport and all that. Or papers that said that we could be here. And cult shenanigans. Someone lost their hand. I'll be perfectly honest. I don't really know what happened. Some things. None of the streams that we've had of this actually connected at all to the previous streams. We've just had series of events happening. I'm sure they're all going to come together in the end, but for now, unless anybody else has a decent explanation as to what's happened. For now, though, I'm going to hop in to presumably this one. After having to decode a very easy to understand cipher. So I think stealing someone's papers is a bad way to make someone leave when they're already in the country. Like, how do they leave without papers? I assume if you still have the passport, you just don't have the thing that says that you can be in the country. You have the thing that says you can travel between countries, but not that you can stay there. I'm guessing. That's my theory, anyway. How does it... What is this game?
What do you make of this, Holmes?
Excellent question. We have the Kuwa book. That was not implied. Yes, so, what was the last thing said? We received a message from the Brother Mycroft. The possession of such treasure. I guess we should read that. Okay, here we are. Sherlock, should you receive this letter upon your return from the Americas? You should receive this letter upon your return from the Americas. I'll summarize because I think I read this all last time. They've taken down the Black Edelweiss Institute because they're awful. The guy committed suicide before they could arrest him, so all of the evidence is sort of gone. They couldn't find the person we found behind a wall, so that's probably another one that Sherlock imagined. All the files were destroyed before they got there. Strange transactions. Lord Rochester's treasure. So Lord Rochester was a lord who had a bunch of gemstones that got lost at sea, but apparently they've been turning up, and the belief is that the jewels that have been being traded are those jewels. even though they should be at the bottom of the ocean. Cool. And that's it. We also got a code, because we deciphered this. And by we deciphered, I mean... we basically looked it up. It also wasn't implied that the boat tickets weren't in the suitcase either. True. A lot of things could have gone wrong with that. Exciting news! Thrilling and exciting news. We also have this. Remember to send me Porsche stuff. Yee! I can do things. Yay! Thank you. And yes, this was a book that Holmes was rolling around on the floor reading on the boat. Mycroft has all the tea. That's his whole deal. He looks out of the window and gets tea. Oh, there's more than one page. There's this as well. The Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth save point. Although that had a sperm involved somewhere. Cool. What are we doing now? We're leaving. Goodbye, Watson. Let's go to bed. Follow me, Watson. We're going to bed. You better say pretty sure the safe one has sperm. Watson, you didn't make your bed again. Involved Waarom? Holmes? Nobody knows. Bookseller. We needed to go to the bookseller for some reason. I don't remember why. Oh, I was reading the conversation, wasn't I? So there's the note. Possession of such treasure and an end of itself. Why go through such an elaborate masquerade? Money is the motive, but there's some more stuff going on. We need to decipher them. We've done the deciphering stuff. My translation is exact. If one makes this mark with human blood and with conviction recites this illuminating verse, mesmerized in demons gibberish. Kabloobadooboo. Okay, the Barnes, the bookseller, said he studied ancient history. Perhaps he can help us with the translation of this book. That's good enough for me. Let's go. He's on the map. Let's not walk. Pick up your bedding. Don't leave it on the floor, you animal. Anyway, I ate your egg.
Mr. Holmes, Dr. Watson, a real pleasure to see you. I say, where have you been? You've stayed away for some months now.
Indeed, we took a very long journey and barely made it back. However, we have more important matters to discuss. Didn't you say you have some knowledge of ancient people, their language, writings, and customs?
Indeed I did, Mr. Holmes. Why do you ask?
Because I want it. Because you're a bookseller and I'm interested in learning something. Do you know your job? Yeah, just ancient people in general. All ancient people did the same stuff. You're trying to figure out what's going on. Pick up your bedding. Take it to the linen room.
What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes?
We've just had this conversation. Shut up. Are we going over here? We went to the swamp. Was Kiro here? I can't remember. No, Kiro is babysitting, right? Yeah, so we went to New Orleans. We went to a swamp. We found like a ritual site. Somebody had their hand cut off. There's something to do with jewel smuggling, but also Cthulhu. None of it really makes sense. You remember the swamp? Okay. The gate builders? Oh, the gate build. Don't put your face in the machine. Nothing here. Nothing here. Was the fiddle chase last stream or the stream before? That was last stream. That was when we... Not long after we arrived in New Orleans. The 10-minute chase. With a 2-minute loop of music. Are we supposed to do something? Is there something on the desk? No? No? Oh, I need to give you the thing, I guess. Okay.
You are just the man we need. I ran across this esoteric text during our travels and wondered if... Is there something wrong, Barnes?
Mr. Holmes, wherever did you find this? This book, it is worthy of a museum.
Feels like years ago.
If you could be so good as to translate some of these fragments for me, I would be in your debt. I am particularly interested in these pages here. They are in the poorest condition and therefore appear to be the most used.
With pleasure. I will get to work straight away and keep you informed of my progress.
That's definitely the gesture of somebody who's, you know, in a state of pleasure. Fists in the air, slamming them down on the table. I'm so happy! The guy's wife brought her boss with her when she went to see him on his deathbed, and not actually his deathbed for reasons. Yes, I remember, yes. Guy lost a hand and was involved in a ritual. We took him back. Lady who worked at a brothel, presumably, decided to go and see him, hearing that bad things had happened, and brought the madam along as well for whatever reason. So that they could ask that he recuperate in the brothel, which is very important to the plot, because we're probably not going back there. For a second your brain read esoteric as erotic. What book did we pick up? They don't really talk about that side of the whole Cthulhu lore, but yeah, there's a lot of eroticism. Good fortune that the one person who can translate this lives in London around the corner. It's a good screenshot. So what are we doing now? We just leave? I guess we'll just leave. Home we go. Anything in the news?
Strand! Get the Strand!
Beep.
3 ships still missing at sea. All aboard feared lost. Get the Strand! Latest word on the missing ships.
Give me the latest edition. There's a good lad.
Thank you, mister.
Storm of the Century. Oh, this is appropriate. The background of the rain picture that I put out today. I made a collage of a bunch of news stories about storms. 2nd of December, 1894. The colossal tempest many are already calling the storm of the century has taken hold of the Scottish and Irish coastlines. It has been raging for these last 2 weeks, and officials are alarmed by signs that the storm is intensifying. Witnesses report that the winds are increasing and waves higher than 40 feet 40 feet have been spotted. The storm is taking a terrible toll on shipping and the lives of seamen. 34 ships have been reported lost, and even as this article goes to press, several hundred lives hang in the balance as seamen struggle against the raging elements. Sadly, the Royal Navy Rescue is presently forbidden to launch any search parties due to the dangerous conditions. Until this storm lifts, those lost at sea have only fortune and faith which may carry them home. Is that Inspector Gadget? No, Inspector Gluso? What's going on here? Their one way of hope is that the majority of lighthouses remain in operation. The roads leading to them are largely underwater, and their occupants, the guardians of our coast and sailors' last friend, are manning their posts bravely, though they may remain cut off from the world. Her Majesty the Queen, all hail Her Majesty the Queen, held an emergency meeting with her ministers about the crisis along our coast, and it was learned that similar phenomena are occurring around the world. An extraordinary quality of tempest that is ravaging our waters is that it appears to affect the weather around the world, creating similar storms elsewhere. Reports from continental Europe, the Americas, Africa, and Oceania all speak to rapidly deteriorating sea conditions. Some scholars speculate that the force and direction of the currents around our coastline is amplifying the effect of these waves in the ambient seas. However, according to the same scholars, still a period of history where we were referring to these people just generally as scholars. I've been zooming on to all the text and you'll have it. Got out the paper seller should pick a spot of, like, not an empty street. It's not an ideal location, but yeah. Yeah, disrespectful to put that in the middle of an article about how many people lost their lives at sea. Thousands feared dead. Look at this funny cartoon. However, according to these same scholars, a worldwide effect of this magnitude would be the first of its kind. French police sputter. Undoubtedly, the French police are always late. What? Okay. In its unbridled chase of the mysterious burglar, artificial intelligence, whose exploits we have followed with great regularity, the police have struck a significant obstacle, this being the victim's unbridled admiration for this canny thief. A rich and well-known eccentric heiress was recently robbed of a fortune in gems. Their value was estimated to be several hundred million francs. The regional authorities had placed her estate under close watch, and they quite rightly regarded it as a prime target for the notorious thief. Last night, a shadowy figure was observed scaling the wall, crossing the grounds, and entering the residence. The policemen closed their trap neatly with an entire brigade standing by requires reinforcements. They charged the manor, throwing the household into panic, and rushed the heiress's private rooms. She then met them in her nightdress and perkily announced that the theft of her jewellery had just occurred. After several minutes, rather long ones, she explained that she showed the burglar an ancient secret passage in her room through which he escaped and skillfully avoided police. The passage led to a nearby train station. The shocked civil servants took their leave without saying a word, rejecting the light meal prepared for them by the lady of the house. No doubt it will take more than a few croissants for this lady to persuade the assurance company to pay her the value of her stolen gems. So there's also like a jewel thief going on? Is this all connected to the whole jewel thing? No, it's a different. There are two articles, but I'm guessing they're thematically connected to the story. Also, it doesn't seem like French police are always late. It was literally said that the thief escaped through a hidden alleyway, a hidden passageway, so I don't think that's late. So much as just they took the obvious route and didn't know about a hidden... Yeah, Pink Panther, yeah, it's Crusoe, right? Yeah, it's just giving passive-aggressive ACAB, yeah. Yeah, it's Pink Panther. Was that around in 1894? Probably not.
Watson, consider the news of all these missing ships. I have an idea, but it will be necessary to secure a chart for the Scotland coast and nearby seas. No point in asking Barnes. I have no desire to divert his attention from the translation.
True enough, Holmes. But where else would we find such a chart?
Let's ask Barnes. Hope the thief escape and will now further delay you with food. Feel like they should have moved that drawing a little bit down. Editing a newspaper is hard, particularly this period in history where you'd have like 3 editions of a newspaper every day. It's a rush job. Pink Panther was created in 1963. There we are. Where would we find such a chart? I don't know. The docks, probably? They're interested in shipping.
It's elementary. It is a sea chart we seek. We must go to the harbour.
I keep forgetting how not like Sherlock Holmes he sounds.
Good day, sir.
Good morning to you, gentlemen. Would you care for a pint, or perhaps something finer?
Yes, a pint and a
Thank
third.
you, but at the moment I have need of information and will have to miss another glass of your fine ale. More's the pity. Would you happen to know where I could find charts of the local waters?
They're all kept at the harbour master's office, but I'm afraid only those with port business are allowed to enter. I trust you understand.
Precisely. What I need is a chart of the Scottish area, where all those ships have wrecked recently.
Indeed, such a sad tale. All those poor souls lost at sea. It seems as if the very devil is at work there. Hang on, a chart of the Scotland coastline, you said? It seems to me I have one in my room over there, behind the bar. Here's the key. Take it and have a look for yourself. If you find it, it's yours for the taking.
I have one in my bedroom. Care to come join me?
I need something.
This game is... Would you just have a chart of the Scotland coastline? This is personal intrigue. Maybe he's got a bunch of charts. I'm expecting a zombie.
I have what we need, Watson. Now, let's examine this map.
What appears to be a map of the globe. Scotland West Coast, from surveys by Captain Robinson, Otter. An otter made these. Wood Thomas Ed Stanton Mercer. An otter made these. Revolving lights.
Let us pause to consider the facts, Watson. No mystery can resist an agile mind.
What? I didn't look at anything. What? I didn't see anything. I just saw that it was made by an otter. Okay, alright. Ah, there we go. Sarlaskursk. Bloody hell, this isn't... Are we looking at every bloody island in the north of Scotland? It's Skye. Okay, that's mainly Cromarty. Miss! Miss, help! Small Isles, oh good. More of them. Argyle. Am I supposed to know where things are? The area has not been examined. Well, there's only so much an author can do, I suppose. What are these dots? What's the point of these dots? Is this a dot to dot? Do we have to join these up? This is like expert mode dot to dot. How am I supposed to know that? Is there...
Let us pause to...
Let's consider the facts. We have a newspaper. Was there anything in there? Well, Jeep's having fun. It's not in the newspaper. Okay, is it in the map? Figures of land expressing the heights. Okay, the figures on land express the heights in feet above the sea. Magnetic variation decreasing about annually. What are the numbers in the sea? Also, this says the north coast of Ireland. Break out the Dutch clues. Saliska, St Kilda, North Rona. Corona? What? North Rona. It's not your fault you can't understand it. An otter wrote it. I don't speak otter. The dragon. There's the face, there's the snoot, there's the mouth. And it's gonna breathe fire. What? Who?
Let us pause to consider...
Oh, the thing, yes. 56436 06134. Five, 6, 4, 3, 6. I've forgotten.
Let us pause.
06134. 06436 06134. 613. Hang on. It's 58. There? Oh, 113. Yeah.
Let us pause to...
Let us pause for me to actually write this down. Because I'm an idiot. Ignore me. 06436. Oh, I'm an idiot. 56436 06134. Thought I could remember it. Okay, 56436. That makes a bit more sense. That is almost off the thing. 56436. Out there somewhere. 06134. Ardnamurchan Point?
Watson, that's what those mysterious figures meant. Longitude and latitude. They indicate a point along the Scottish coast called Ardnamurchan. Let's bring back the key to the tavern keeper and see if he knows this place.
I'm pretty sure Ardnamurchan is a dwarven ruin in Morrowind. You stay there, Watson, for safekeeping. Anyway, thank you for the Dutch hints. Without a sundial, I know.
Did you find everything to your liking?
Not yet, anyway.
Indeed,
Too
you
much
are as
fog.
good as your word. I found the charts just as you said. Does the name Ardnamurchan mean anything to you?
They make claymation
Yes.
animations,
It's a
right?
lighthouse along that very coastline. Legend has it, the place was built over a pirate's hideaway. In fact, now that I think on it, that spot is right in the middle of the
Full stop.
tempest that is taking down all those ships. Rather odd-looking building. They say the chap who built it, Stevenson I believe his name
glad
was,
you know all
that
this.
he fancied up the entrance with foreign symbols, Egyptian obelisks and even a dog with wings. Strange fixings for a lighthouse, isn't it?
A dog with wings? You sure it wasn't a Red Bull? What do we do now? Do we go? Do we leave? Back home. Well, maybe the bookseller has the thing. Hello, man. The stereotype of barkeeps
Mr.
know a
Holmes,
lot, yeah.
I was able to translate the pages that you wanted. Come, I will show you.
Will you?
This book is quite ancient. It tells
didn't
of
go
a
anywhere.
terrifying sect devoted to strange entities.
Oh.
The descriptions are vague, but we can presume the origin of this myth arises from the destructive Leviathan represented in the Bible.
Not that bloody
a
thing.
creature said to sleep and dream in a strange city under the sea.
A nightmare sleeping within the sea.
To be exact, the pages you asked me to translate are in fact a prayer or invocation to this entity and the description of the ceremony associated with it. To be frank, what is described in this book would make one laugh, were it not for its reliance on such horribly obscene, morbid, and bloodthirsty language.
And this ceremony, what can you tell me about it?
Promise me you will not laugh. The book says that hundreds or thousands of years ago, during a particular alignment of the stars, a priest performed these rites, invoking the name of a destructive Leviathan. The priest intoned his name and called for his return to this earth so his followers could give him his due. The priest then asked a representative of each nation on the earth to recite the invocation and sacrifice themselves to the sea from atop a colossal natural rock tower surrounded by water. All this is quite absurd, isn't it?
Pray continue, Barnes.
As you like. It goes on to say that the ceremony must be
nation.
held under the image of the messenger of the outside gods. Nothing more exact is said on these entities. However, from their description, their messenger would have a form rather close to the Egyptian Sphinx, except that his face is without feature and jet black in colour. So an idol in its likeness must be present during the ceremony.
An
But
idol,
can
you say?
imagine that? Some so-called priest and an international crowd atop a tower singing in unison before
okay.
some faceless winged stone lion?
I can imagine it very well, Barnes. You say that these people are to throw themselves into the sea so that their god will have his due. But what is it about? What does this god seek?
That's the most preposterous part of this tale, and proves it to be pure myth and fancy. Even for the sake of argument, this ceremony could never have happened. In such ancient times,
The
it would
ancient
have been
times.
quite impossible to gather representatives from every nation on Earth and in one place.
Unless you kidnap them all.
I understand, Barnes. Humour me a bit more and please answer my last question. What would this Leviathan want from us?
Indeed, we would owe this creature our world. According to this, complete the ceremony and the collective sacrifice, invoke the demon, and he will arise and
Demon.
swallow the earth. Yes, Holmes, they sought nothing less than the end of the world. What nonsense!
Thank you, Barnes. I must leave now. Goodbye. The newspaper dating before our departure. Watson, find it. There was some article about the current alignment of the stars. This may tell us precisely how much time we have left.
Get the
But
newspaper
Holmes,
that
surely
happened
you
before
can't
we left.
believe-
The newspaper, Watson. Find that newspaper.
The newspaper! The one that in the trash can with the cactus. Oh, cameraman. Cameraman.
Look, Watson! The light is barely lit. This explains the shipwrecks and recent disappearances.
Holmes, if we do not find a place to land, and soon,
You find
I
the
fear they will
newspaper.
add our names to those poor souls lost in these seas.
Get away from the microphone.
He doesn't row.
Whee! No, he doesn't row.
Oh my God! Holmes, look!
Get away from the microphone.
The sea! It just swallowed him!
Yes, he fell.
Lambs for the slaughter! Watson, we must stop this!
Do you row? I was expecting a bit more before we got to this bit. Here we are. Run. We must stop this.
Watson, here are 3 geysers of seawater. We could do well to remember what McGrinty's man said before they slit his throat.
What? What? Who? Who? Yeah, why are you yelling? There's a light drizzle happening. What? What? McGrinty's man. Search McGrinty's man. Why are they yelling? I imagine this atmosphere is a lot more evocative in the new version. Who's McGrinty? What? You don't? Okay, well, whatever. We'll put that down to eccentricity. Let's go.
This must be the place. You know my methods, Watson. Let's examine the soil closely.
Yeah, that's what's important. We might find some tracks. I wonder where they lead.
I need something.
Oh, now you speak.
I need something.
Okay, let's not examine the tracks closely, I guess. Yeah, this isn't Scotland. This is Morrowind. Run. Yeah, the Scotland mist shed seems quite nice. I expect the sound of cliff racers to... Oh, here we are. Jingle, jingle. Rope.
This rope is hardly reliable, but it's the best that we have.
Shh.
This wet wooden piece must weigh as much as 2 elephants.
Oh, there we go. Calm down a bit. No, not gonna... Okay. Usually that symbol comes up.
This wet wood.
Um...
This wet.
No. Okay. Can you pipe down for real, though? Pipe down? Get it? Pipe. Was there ever a Great Mouse Detective game? Thank you. It should have been. That should have been a whole franchise. Oh, there's a... Wait, hang on, are we here? Oh, we're by the lighthouse. Okay. We're just here. But we started facing away from it. You could honestly take this audio and use it as like one of those relaxing rain sound ASMR things. House of the Great Master Detective is a platform action-adventure game designed by Bob Armour and published by Gremlin Graphics in 1987 for the Amstrad CPC, Atari 8-bit, and Commodore 64 home computers. I'm going to hazard a guess and say it's somewhat primitive. Ooh. It's a green tornado. Or Grenado. I've never played a Commodore 64 game. Then again, I'm not entirely sure I want to. More rope. Although we're not interested in that rope.
Indeed, barrels of fresh water.
Indeed! Okay. What is happening? Why? The only impetus I've been given to do anything is to examine the footprints, and I can't do that. So more rope? Look, Watson, the same coil of rope. Oh, the stairs. Okay, found them. Okay, there's the Sphinxes.
They took particular pains to give this statue a featureless black face.
Holmes, that's probably the default. You know anything about sculpture? You usually carve away at things, right? Adding features is the hard bit. Or subtracting the negative space. Let's break it. Smash it.
They took particular pains to give this... They took particular pain...
Let's go in with this paper lantern.
This door is designed to resist even the most furious of assaults. A millennium will pass before I find entry with this
They
toothpick.
took particular pains.
Watson, we can't enter by the big door. Perhaps these pirate legends can help us.
Okay, I now understand the puzzle that needs to be solved. Thank you, game. They're cheap.
They took particular pains... They took particular pains...
Watson!
It's locked.
I'm annoyed this game doesn't have all the voice files just open. We've got a geyser. Stick the thing in the geyser. If I remembered what McGrinty's man said, whoever McGrinty's man was. What's this weird head? You're about to take a particular pain. Yeah, okay.
I begin to think those pirate tales are more than mere superstitions.
You may well be right, Holmes. And about the ghost?
Who knows, Watson? Who knows?
Holmes!
Come on, Watson. We are men of science, aren't we? A real danger waits for us in this lighthouse, if we reach it. To reassure you, I will take the lead and go down first. Let's see. It seems to me it is rather an abrupt descent. How should we go about this?
With a rope!
I must take care not to fall inside.
Oh, no, okay, now it's speaking calmly. The visuals get worse. Yes and no? Ah. What is this Garth Marenghi nonsense?
Holmes! Can you hear me? Holmes! Are you all right?
And he died. The end.
Don't worry, Watson. I appear to still be in one piece.
Oh, shame.
This rope is finished. But fortune is on our side, as the lantern is undamaged.
You just realised there's no noise.
This ground is unstable. I dare not take a step without the light.
Holmes! I will try to join you.
No, Watson, stay where you are. This rope is useless. We are quite separated, my friend.
Why are you less
I will
loud
try
now?
to find the way to the lighthouse alone. Although, to be honest, I would feel much better with a weapon at my side. No, keep your pistol. It could discharge if dropped. Here now, I have an idea. Toss me that iron bar instead.
Watson,
Watch out!
Watson, walk away.
Watson, what rotten luck. It is stuck.
Oh dear.
Holmes! I can't understand what you are saying.
I can barely make him out. Bad luck. The hole must be blocked with debris. From now on, I have only my wits to serve me.
You know that old adage of tell, don't show? No, Chief, you don't understand. It's stuck with debris.
What bad luck, it is stuck.
What?
All the drawers are locked.
This is the remastered version.
I won't be able to open the doors. They're tightly sealed.
It's stuck with debris. Oh dear. Hi, Skelly Bob.
This skeleton has fossilized. It must have been here for years.
Years. Fossils, obviously, they form over
I need something.
2 or 3 years. With a lantern.
I need something.
Pick up.
This skeleton has fossilized.
Oh, there's something on the floor here. In among the brown. Are we in Nito's cave?
The only foe I could hope to beat with that is a serving of pudding, and even then only if it were lightly prepared.
That would be great if I knew what you picked up. Okay, an old dagger. Got it. Yeah, you eat your dagger with... You eat your pudding with a dagger. You do that. No inflection at all in that last piece of dialogue. The voice... I feel like they got the voice direction around the wrong way. There was like... above the hole, don't shout. In the hole, shout. Right? And they just flipped the stage directions. So Holmes was constantly shouting when Watson was next to him and stopped shouting when they were far apart. Why are you so rude about this dagger? Because it's a woman. Daggers. The women of swords. Bet they can't even do macrame.
This box is almost untouched. Moreover, someone has taken care to seal it against the elements with a cover and tar.
What cover? Seems pretty exposed. There's no cover. No, whatever. Why are you lying? Stab. I thought that might be the case.
Sails, sails, and more sails. They might serve as rags. We shall see.
Almost untouched, but someone did cover it with cover and tars, and also uncover it, but untouched. They did it all without touching it. It's impressive, really. Examine.
These beams undoubtedly came from some structure overhead. Maybe something interesting is there, but I can't make it out.
The white. Okay. No touching necessary. It's all floated. Rocks. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Smooch. Smooch the rocks, Holmes. Kiss the cave. It's like hug a tree, but... Ah, okay. Skelly Bob. Ah!
Poor devil. Alcohol has killed him.
Yeah, we're in the Cave of the Giants, I think. Okay, now I thought we picked up like a bottle from him that would explain the dialogue, but no. Oh, maybe he's got a bottle here. Okay, cool. Empty, but we have it.
Now it can't be used for anything.
That usually means that I need a different item to use to.
Now it can't be used for anything.
Which is absolutely not what that phrase would mean, but. Oh.
Now it can't be used for anything.
Use it for something.
Now it can't be used.
Okay. Died of alcohol and someone hung him on a meat hook. Clearly they died from alcohol because otherwise they would not have let themselves be put on a hook. Only a drunk person would have done that.
He liked his drink. Apparently too much. Ah, still some left.
These are huge.
This drink twists a man's gut at least 95 degrees, and age has not improved it.
It's been there long enough for this person to be a skeleton. Why do you think it was like that then? No.
This should prove useful.
Yeah, I'll wear that as a hat. Good old Smith's titties.
This will do nicely as a ladder.
Yeah, I'll just take that. What is the plan here? I don't run. Run. Thank you. Put that in my left sock. I have a large funnel and a piece of gate. And a hip flask containing rum. And an empty flask. I'm using this as a ladder. Do I use that to get up there?
Now it can't be used for anything.
No, okay. Well, there's a place over here that sort of looked like a ladder. Or we could use it to get over the rocks, maybe. Run! I was thinking up there, but rocks? No, that would be silly. You see, there's a bottle of alcohol that's been there for long enough, the body's turned to skeletons and thinks, ah yes, a cooling beverage. Holmes does. Well, we wanted to get back to the thing, right? Wanted to be able to go up and reach the pipe that got stuck. Been taking too many drugs. It's the opium talking. It makes you very thirsty. Hi, Bob. Can I? No, okay, I can't use it. Walk, please. Run! When I said walk, I meant run. Okay, so there was this. Oh, I can go up it. You just inspected it before. Okay, cool.
Yes, there is something here. Yes, there is something here.
Yes, hier in der Tat iets licht.
This isn't right. Now it can't be used for anything.
What? Oh yeah, I'll just
find a way to move this without breaking it.
I'll just do that. I was rather expecting to have to get the hook down or something. Just magic it up there. So now I can see, so can I go up there now? Just throw it, yeah. Our only source of light, let's just chuck it.
Yes, there is something.
This game's raising your blood pressure. Raising the lantern as well. Oh, we also got rotational control over it. Okay, so now we can go, right?
And there, it is done.
Why is this done? What problem did this solve other than that we now have light to go where we wanted to go, which we could have just held?
There's a barrel up there.
Oh, look, there's a barrel up there.
There's a barrel up there.
Why didn't we just do this? Oh, we'll just walk up it, I guess.
What have we here? A powder keg. It has been sealed tight, so the powder inside may still be of use. I cannot take this. It's too heavy.
Oh, yeah, that's understandable. How would you possibly pick anything up that big?
And there, it is done.
Okay, so we have some powder now, I guess. There, flask filled with powder. Fill it with rags.
The bomb.
The bomb is ready. I missed that. Right? I assume this is to get rid of the rocks? Do we need the lantern back now so we can light it, or? Half of this puzzle was thoroughly unnecessary. Maybe in a better lighting engine it would sort of feel more natural, but... and just that gap there, that's fine. I hope it could have been lower, you know. Could have fallen down when the skeleton fell down or something. Lots of potential fixes here. Okay, I assume we're trying to blow this up. It would have been nice if Holmes would have gone, how can I possibly get past this obstacle? Oh, no, he's not interested in this. Oh. Now he could just walk up it. Okay. This is what I get for assuming anything logical. Oi, noi.
I am still alive, but I have broken my lantern.
Oh, no. You break a lantern from that drop. You could have just walked not on the wood and it would have worked. I see. Secret passages. Hello?
Unequivocally, alcohol has destroyed everything here.
Time probably did a lot of this.
Some of these bones have fossilized over time. I could use them as torch handles.
Okay. Why is this alcohol's fault?
It is too dark in here. I must find a way.
Okay, let's make a torch out of bones. What did we need this bomb for?
Perhaps if I call out, Watson will hear me.
Do it then.
Watson! Watson!
The storm no doubt drowns out my calls, but
There was
I
a
need
storm?
a light and only Watson can help me. I need something like a speaking cone.
How about the massive funnel you have?
Watson!
It was bigger than that.
What? Is that the ghost?
Ghost.
Watson! It's me, Holmes!
Some sort of effects
ghost
would have been
of
nice.
Holmes? Whatever are you up to now?
Watson! Woohoo! Watson!
Oops, like spots.
Oh, good. Watson, here you are, at last.
It is definitely me, Holmes. Don't worry.
Don't worry, it's
I'm
me.
here at my post and steady as a rock.
I'm not an alien in
Rather
disguise.
hard of hearing lately. Sorry, my dear Watson. Would you happen to have some matches on you?
Well, yes. Take these.
Thank you, Watson. You've done all you can. Now go and find some shelter from this storm. I believe I'm on the right path now.
Why?
No bother at all, Holmes. I will be close by. Just call out, and I'm your man.
Yes, some wet matches.
There's a good man. Where would I be without my Boswell?
What? Ooh. Thanks, some wet man. You're so tired. Oh no. Okay, so some more scraps or bones to make.
I can't do.
You literally just did it. Rags around a bone. Bit of alcohol, maybe. And torch. We have it in torch. I don't know who Boswell is. Boswell's Boswell. So I'm glad I noticed that this was actually a place. Because even when I click on it, I can't go in there. But it is the path to progression. There we go, okay.
To fall into this crevice would mean certain death.
No, I'll give it a try.
If I could move this rock, I believe I could go further.
Move the
I
rock.
need something.
Bomb? Okay. I'm still not entirely sure what rock it was. Maybe someone's Boswell is a phrase inspired by the relationship between James Boswell and Samuel Johnson. Okay. A laird. James Boswell, 9th Laird of Auchinleck, was a Scottish biographer, diarist, and lawyer born in Edinburgh. He is known for his biography of his friend and older contemporary, the English writer Samuel Johnson, which is commonly said to be the greatest biography written in the English language. What does that mean? Games. What? 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 What does that mean? What's the objective here? Is it just to line up all the individual ones? And then I click it and I get a point? Okay. That.
This isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again.
What isn't?
The most vulnerable part of this device is clearly this old rusted padlock.
Hit it then.
Impossible.
Even someone's Boswell has come to mean a frequent companion and life chronicler of that person. That makes sense.
And there, it is done.
What did I do? It's trial and error. Great, cool.
Impossible.
What did I do? Grab a rock, hit it.
This should prove useful.
Hit it with a rock.
Impossible.
Hit it with a rock. It's very much possible.
I need something.
What do you? I don't even know what I'm
Impossible.
clicking on. Move out of the way, Holmes. What was the first person view? I can't do it here. Great. I just had to light up the 4 lights. What was the? I don't know. Last time I tried this, he said, "Oh no, this isn't right. I should try something else." And then I tried it again, and it worked. Yep, got that. Oh wait, I was holding it. Oh, I was holding it, and then I wasn't, I guess.
I need something.
Hands. You need hands to pull the
I
hand.
need something.
What? What could you?
I need something.
What? Pull the thing. Bones.
I need something.
I don't know what the puzzle is. Is there a puzzle?
I need something. I need something.
Didn't pick up an item for later. Great. Oh, hi. I got your scarf? Rupert Bear? Leather belt. Is that what I need? Why?
I need something. And
Oh,
there, it
okay.
is done.
I was not aware these wheels were supposed to be connected, but okay. Okay, now I can... What a puzzle game would probably normally
And
do there
it is done.
is you pull the handle and then the wheel spins and it's like, the mechanism doesn't appear to be working. I wonder what I should do. And then you put the belt on and you pull it and then both wheels spin. It's like, oh, wow. Holes. Holes! 5 of them.
This well must empty directly into an underground river. This well must empty direct. This well must empty. This well must empty direct.
Well, that was fun. Well. Well. Makes you think of Clara, yeah. Well. What's shortest then? Am I supposed to do something with it? There's nowhere to go. I can only interact with them. Look down there with a thing. Oh.
Nothing.
Well, this is a puzzle.
This well must empty direct. Yes, there is something here.
Yeah.
To fall into this crevice would mean certain death.
What? Yeah, most puzzle games at least wouldn't make the protagonist go, I need something 45 times with 0 other indication for what that is.
Nothing.
But why? What was different with that one? Also, when you combine things, it's... You're still holding onto it when you combine it, so you have to put it back, and it's just annoying. Dropping into there would be certain death, so do I have to look for something else?
Nothing.
I think it is the one in the corner, but...
Nothing.
Okay. Yeah.
I need something.
I can now do something with that, what was it?
I need something.
Sword?
I need something.
Chief is yelling in Dutch. Okay. If this is what I think it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm with you. I didn't know what Reem was, but yeah, look at that belt. Look at that belt go. Whoa, the floor loaded in a bit. Oh, there's something there. I'll admit, I was not expecting this game to get just substantially worse. Oh, I found a false leg. While you were yelling in Dutch. Understandable. Should I add, like, the equivalent of my little what commands? Like, put Waarom and... put Dutch ones in there as well? Dropped in quality significantly, and that's, you know, an achievement.
Only a person with a wooden leg should open this door.
Can we just take a second? Well, luckily I have one.
Only a person with...
Put it on. Attach. Make a leg.
Closed. Tight. Only a person with a wooden leg should open this door.
Trap door.
They're sealed shut, and that's the way they're gonna stay.
Something I missed.
Closed. Tight. Only a person with a wood...
Because while I'm standing. Okay, I had to be standing on it. I wasn't even I wasn't even standing on the bit with the foot.
The treasure was poorly concealed after all. Why, even a child could have found it.
Yeah.
Now we must move on to more serious concerns. Could this be a way back to the lighthouse? The treasure was... A truly magnificent piece, and in such good condition.
Okay, we're going this way, I guess. Run! Must cultivate a sense of urgency. Yeah, any stick-like object with that diameter could just open the treasure room. Yes, like the stick in the marksman's place. Same thing, really.
I cannot leap across, as it is too far. Watson, where is my Boswell when I need him?
I would throw him across.
Watson! Watson!
I don't need a
Here
funnel
am
this
I,
time.
Holmes.
Jeez.
Did you find a way to reach the lighthouse?
Not yet, but I'm working on it. I need your help. Could you recover the mast of one of these shipwrecked boats and throw it through the fissure?
A mast, you say? Throw it through the fissure? I will do what I can, Holmes.
I don't think there are any
Hurry,
anglers
Watson.
here. Okay. What use would Watson be? Use him as a bridge. I mean, he's thick as two short planks. Yeah, the mast has the weight of 2 elephants. Let's see what we do with it. Of course, Sherlock has studied intensely the dimensional and gravitational effects of hammer space. Mallet space, that's not hammer space. Can't take the barrel of gunpowder, it's too large. Sherlock Holmes doesn't lie. Oh, it was made of rubber, it's fine. Anyway. Not even going to say thank you. Bye! We need to find Nito. So wibbly wobbly, it's like that pencil illusion, but with a whole log. It wasn't even a mast, it was a wooden log. Oh, come on, these cave walls look exactly like Neat. They probably use the same texture.
This light must come from inside the lighthouse.
What light?
What is that ungodly stench?
That's
No
Watson.
time for speculation. I must lift this stone.
What stone? What stone? Oh.
Oh my God.
They're sealed shut, and that's the way they're gonna stay.
Thanks, Jack. The stink is back. It's stink season. I thought it was spooky season. It's stinky
I
season.
need something.
Yeah, me too.
They're sealed shut, and that's the way they're gonna stay.
What? What? Save.
Closed on account of vermin.
Well, the game won't let me save. Mask over your
I
face?
need something.
No. A mask of my own. I need Watson.
I am very happy that... Oh, my God. What sort of madman could...
If we are to find out, we must find a way to reach the top of the lighthouse.
There are probably stairs, Watson. The stink.
These lamps produce a lethal smoke. We must stop these fires, and quickly.
There's a fire?
bucket and some water. Hurry, Watson.
Oh, I picked up the metal bar. That's... Well, there was some water outside. Do I have a bucket? I have rum. Pour the rum into it.
I need something.
There's the paper lantern. Holmes? The water over here. Where was the water? Oh, the door closes behind you. No. Can't save.
Oh? Trap door.
I'm trapped in this game. We have to beat it tonight.
There are severed body parts strewn all over the office.
You know what? Not wrong.
Indeed, barrels of fresh water.
Indeed. Climbing down a belt. I'm not gonna get over that.
Indeed,
These
barrels
doors
of
appear to be
fresh
bolted
water.
securely from the other side.
Can I teleport? I can. Oh, joy. In the... Thank you. Empty... oh, I clicked on the wall. I did this.
I shall take this. I must return to the lighthouse, and
Oh,
quickly.
I think I know what's happening. When you pick up an item, it flashes in the top right-hand corner, which is where the item goes that you're currently holding. So I just assume I'm holding it, but I'm not holding it. It just flashes there for like 3 seconds. And so the game doesn't do the thing with the item that I think I'm holding. Even though the game is showing me that I'm holding the item briefly.
Bravo, Holmes.
What should I say?
How clever you are, Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson. You discovered our trail and found this fool Arneson. Ah, my dear Arneson, please tell me, how is hand and all that goes on in his head? I am Ashmat, true believer of the great old ones. Tremble, fools! I will fill you with lead and then stuff you with octopus.
Very interesting.
Can I save now? No.
Bravo, Holmes.
What's Watson doing? Twerk.
Bravo, Holmes.
I don't know who Wiggly Man is. I think he said his name, but it doesn't mean much.
Nothing.
Look at him go. Oh, that angle.
Hurry up, Holmes.
And do what?
Nothing.
He's leaning so much. He's the Wiggly Man. I love when games tell me to hurry up, but don't tell me what to hurry up doing. You just walk in there now? No. Okay, back we go, I guess. Unless there's an item I need to use on this, like a metal bar. Adventure game, try everything on everything.
Nothing.
Nothing on everything. Okay. Back around. Sometimes I have to click like 3 times before he decides to move. What's needed? Okay, I can go through here. Did not think I could. More stink.
Bravo, Holmes.
You don't have to say it every time, Watson. Run. Can I do anything from here?
Nothing.
I can activate it from there. Am I going to have to set up some sort of remote system? I'm not even going to try yet. Let's just move. Same with War Tales 2. Sometimes you need to click 3 times before your character moves on the world map. Oh, yeah. Particularly when you first load in. It's like, click, 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 click.
Take caution.
There we go.
He is most certainly waiting for us upstairs. I will try to lure him into range, and this time, take aim at his head.
Yes.
Holmes, but I have no more bullets.
Maybe you shouldn't have been shooting while twerking.
Then fate is against us, Watson. Unless, if his belief is his strength, perhaps it is also his weakness.
Yes. Bravo, Holmes. Bravo, Holmes. If his belief is the weakness, then it's the belief is the strength. Yeah, he's just gonna aim for the head, like zombies.
I need something.
I need something.
I need something.
I don't need that. Fire.
I need something.
Set fire to the blood. What's the... Are we gonna disguise ourselves as an octopus? What? Doesn't sound very Holmes and Watson.
Here's the place. Now, to find some blood and draw the sign of the great old ones.
We're just gonna do that, I guess. I'm sorry, what?
This isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again.
It's that, I guess. Oh, I see. Okay.
I must find the place where I should write the sign of the great old ones in blood. I must find the place where...
Be here? Kijk naar de beneden verdieping. Where? Now kiss. Smooch. I would have assumed here, right?
I must find the place.
What are you doing? Play Saturday Night Fever over the top of this. Not just any Bee Gees song. You should be dancing, yeah. Can't ask the Wiggle Man why he wiggles. He wiggles for thee. Look at it. Just look at it. Look at it. Kijk naar it. Well, let's just mess around, I guess. Oh no, we need to be with the blood to do it. So, We can't just do it randomly. The camera's really doing everything it can to make sure we can't see. We just... Hang on, if I just... Probably not that, probably not that, probably not that. That looks good. Yep. No. 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 That's not. Maybe? Oh, is that part of it? Oh, no, not that one. No. No! What's that? What a cute puzzle. Okay, well, there's pretty much a circle. I guess that sort of fits with that. No. No. Have an image of what the end result should be like. That would be nice. Oh, there shouldn't be a circle. Okay, thank you. I was rather relying on there being a circle.
And there,
No.
it is done.
Did I just have to wait? I was like, do I have to click back or? This is a good 5-second pause. It is done. Can I save now? No, okay. Thank you, Jib.
Gnarch cwd holem si lustige sabala hor.
Hi, Lewis. Welcome to the game. Oh, Holmes just killed a man with Cthulhu powers. Yes, Watson. Yes.
We must act quickly, Holmes.
Must we? Now can I save? Not load. Save. Okay, no saving today. How you doing, Lewis? You alright? Nothing to say about that guy. Okay, he wiggled for nothing. And after all his wiggling, it was worth naught. Did I save it? Oh, I might have run out of saves. That is a possibility. No. Good thought, though. This is a lot is like Call of Cthulhu here. It's getting worse as it goes along, and the save system is buggered.
It is locked. The only way in is to batter it down.
With a battering ram.
Behuin and Kugnath, Fanu Naemna, Bagliz Kafungin, Kathava Hel, Kolf Cthulhu Kafungni, Rigazengaro, Hydra.
My friend.
Perfect. You got it. You got it, guys. We can stop playing the game now.
Go on, kill me. You're too late. Nothing will stop the master from finishing his work.
And why is that?
The door is locked with a padlock, and as long as my friend's alive, you'll never have that key. He surely crushed your pathetic friend.
Oh, thank God.
Believe me, he's a better man in a fight than me.
Cease your prattle. Where is the key?
Here comes my friend.
Where is the key?
It's here, Holmes.
Listen, you fool. What is the good of this great event if you lose your head and hands to a sword?
Ah.
You're right, my dear.
What,
Anyway, you'll never get that key so long as my friend's alive. He has it deep and safe in his own...
Watson, you fool.
Holmes, I am in time.
As always, Watson, as always.
I was quite fortunate. The fall broke the neck of my attacker, but I got off lightly, just some bruises.
I am happy to see you safe and sound. Now, we must reach the top of the lighthouse.
A lot of people getting killed in this. So do I have to... Do I have to go down to the person who died from the fall because they have the key deep in their... You only lasted 3 seconds. Here we go. Nope, absolutely nothing. Cool. That's what I get for thinking in this game. What you're trying to say is it's not a very intimidating threat to say your friend's better at a fight than me when you lasted 3 seconds in a fight. It's not, yeah. He has a turban. The first person with a turban we found. Was that our mysterious man who didn't exist? Never think in this game. Maybe. And that was as much as they contributed. They fell out of a door and then disappeared before the door could close. I don't know if you saw that. Too busy being entertained by the Kafungni. Try not to think as a rule. You'd love these games then. They demand you don't. Directive of the sect. Once you have killed the security guard, this is a capture. Once you have killed the security guard, quickly turn off the lighthouse so that the master's light replaces it. Otherwise, the dream will not be fulfilled. Rochester. P.S. I shall soon join you in a few days. Turn off the lighthouse so that the master's light... Okay, so we could screw up a light or something. Make toast. Spiral staircase is my favorite. 3 clicks.
The door is securely fastened and with a formidable lock. The man over there, or rather down there, he told me that while this Hindi was alive, I couldn't have the key. Now, where could he have hidden it? Your intentions are good, my dear Watson, but you have missed everything of importance. Your intentions are good, my dear Watson, but you have missed everything of importance.
Can I just say, you've missed everything of importance, including the sentence where the guy said, "My friend has the key hidden deep in his," when Watson wasn't in the room. That sentence was interrupted by Watson opening the door to come into the room. There's a limited amount you can expect people to know, Holmes, when they weren't there.
Your intentions are good, my dear Watson, but you have...
Look on Sherlock's favorite matches. I was trying to comprehend this game, yeah. Oh, I wish... it's got the same feel as that, hasn't it? I'll turn this into an emote. Missed 100% of the clues you weren't there to hear. Prayer hands. Guess I can open stuff. Dialogues. I did type them.
Your intentions are good, my dear Watson. Your intentions are good, my dear Watson, but you have... Your intentions are... Your intentions are good, my dear Watson, but you...
Go back further in the conversation. The fall broke the neck of the attacker. In his collar? Previous conversation. The one that he wasn't here for. Deep and safe in his own. Why do you think I typed arse? Throat? Stomach? Okay.
You do not think that he could have...
Yes, Watson, you once again grasped the obvious. He must have swallowed the key. I will have to...
No, Holmes. I am the doctor here, and we have little time.
Pass me that rusty
Sword?
dagger. Oh yeah, it literally isn't it? Sword? Scalpel?
I need something.
Alright, I gotta equip the key. That could have been a cutscene. What is this, Curse Eye of Isis? Yeah, let's go in then.
Watson!
Ooh.
Holmes, at last here you are. Our informants did not lie. You are a most resourceful and cunning man.
That Wesker.
And you will have your reward, for you will be in the first box waiting his return. He is near. Can't you hear him? Can't you feel his breath? Leave them.
It is time to stop this madness, Lord Rochester.
Oh.
All those people sacrificed for nothing.
I guess that makes sense.
Flesh. Nothing but soft flesh.
Think of your mother. She never gave up.
She had great flesh.
She always loved you, always searched for you.
A soft-fleshed creature with no more value than dust. My true mother is the deep blue abyss where my master awaits. He summons me to join the light of abyss. Join us, Holmes, and you will be part of the dream. Sing with me now. Sing!
Have fun, noobs.
Do something, Holmes! I won't be able to keep them back for much longer. And, my God, the sea is rising! Holmes! Make haste, or we are lost!
Stand firm, Watson. There may be a way. The light! I found it, Watson! Light dispels darkness. I must fire up the lighthouse.
What?
Hold fast, Watson. I must continue searching or all is lost.
I took 0.1 steps. Okay, there we go. What's this color mixing? What's going on here? Empty lighthouse bottle.
Impossible.
What is what?
Impossible. Impossible.
What?
Impossible.
What? I didn't achieve anything. What? Impossible. We haven't missed anything, thanks to you. We need your assurances. Anything out here?
Hold fast,
No, that's just him being annoying. This is just what it is. No. I was expecting something to do with a light. But no, we have jars of coloured liquid.
Impossible. Impossible.
An explanation as to what this is, Holmes, would be very helpful.
Impossible.
Okay, it's impossible. We've learned this.
I need something.
Great. Can I fill this up with gin? I burn this place to the ground. I have light. Fles in under the blauwe fles. Right. Real. Oh, I can take this one out. Okay, I couldn't take the green one out. Okay, so I'm guessing now I have to put the blue one.
Impossible.
No? Yes. Impossible, but now possible.
Bravo, Holmes.
Ah, no! No! Cast out this light! Continue the ceremony! Sing! We must sing!
What did we do?
You will never reach the end of your song, Rochester. Take heed as your choir is leaving. Come with me. This place is dangerous.
You don't understand, Holmes. He is here. He has come.
Rochester!
I called you. You came. Take me. I belong to you. The world is yours. Oh, great.
I lit the lighthouse with that. Oh, we're home now.
A singular destiny was the fate of young Lord Rochester. Those who saved him from drowning in those dark waters off the Indian coast served only to cast him into the true abyss, that of madness. A brilliant young man of noble blood, whose intelligence was perverted to the service of appalling ancient rites.
That is not at all what I thought happened.
What did he see or envision that transformed him into such a beast?
I thought he faked his death and then used the jewels to fund this whole thing.
To bring all those wretched souls to the slaughterhouse like so many sheep.
Why did we steal the doll?
Then assemble a confederacy of criminals and psychopaths like the sinister Dr. Gyjax, who used the sale of precious stones to ensure only the purest and most robust racial specimens were obtained for his purposes. Such men who would survive not only a long voyage imprisoned in the depths of a ship's hold, but the torture and drugs intended to hammer into their brains a sordid litany from the end of ages. Monster and genius, one and the same.
At most one of those. Yeah, why did you steal Heidi?
Next was the discreet placement of his
I've
men
got a
in
photo of
cities
her.
ideally located to secure representatives of every nation on Earth.
We talked to her
Blacks
once.
and Chinese gathered in the Americas, the people of Oceania and Asia in London, Eastern and Central Europeans gathered in Switzerland. Their delivery timed to the exact moment and place dictated by ancient rites and a precise stellar alignment. Finally, to find the only building perched over the water, where the builder had the convenient caprice to install Egyptian statues, and then to eliminate the lone occupant, taking their place by posing as their nephew and traditional heir to the post. Did genius create the evil, or evil the genius?
That bore no relation to anything you just said. Hey, Watson, did you make your bed?
Awake, Holmes?
Your moans got the better of my sleep, Watson. I assume you had the nightmare again?
Indeed, Holmes. And this time the memories of that dreadful adventure were so vivid and real. Everything came back to me, as if it were happening again.
All the better, Watson. It is because you had begun to forget. The best therapy would have been for you to write on the subject, but what we saw and endured must never be revealed.
Why?
True, Holmes. We have never even spoken on it.
Why?
But do you believe that had we failed, if we had not arrived in time, if this strange ritual had seen its end?
Who knows, Watson? Who knows? But you speak of the past. What troubles me more is the future.
Whatever do you mean?
We eliminated, or have every reason to think so, a formidable threat to our society.
Why?
But
you don't have any
by
reason
doing
to believe that.
We resurrected another, a hidden danger, one laden with hate and moved by vengeance, a ticking bomb, waiting.
Moriarty?
And a danger wearing a face I know far too well.
I want to say I have never been more confused at an ending of a game, but honestly, Call of Cthulhu was probably on par. Of all the games, I was not expecting the Sherlock Holmes one to be closest to Call of Cthulhu in maddening confusion. Is it just Cthulhu? Is it just, like, essential? If you make a game with Cthulhu in it, which supposedly this had, it has to be utter nonsense. Everything about that conclusion had no bearing on anything we saw or did. I like when he said, like, oh, it's Rochester. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I understand this now. That's how the jewels came to be. He faked his death at sea so that he could do all this and set it all up in secret. And then it's revealed, no, he actually did get shipwrecked and washed up on the shore with a box full of jewels? I don't know how that happened. So even when I think I understand this by applying logic, it goes, nope, it's less sensible than that. They never even mentioned Cthulhu. I guess it was just called The Awakened. It is, no. Shocking lack of Cthulhu. Barely realised we were in the final act. I was surprised we just arrived at the lighthouse. I was like, this is probably going to be the ending, but why are we here now? Like, is the Sunken City or whatever it's called a good game? I don't know. I've seen people enjoying it. I don't know anything really. No, I do know about the story. I've watched Secret Sleepover Society play it. I didn't play it, but I don't remember it driving me mad. So, it seemed like fun, and it seemed like a kind of fun idea, having this sort of open world city with Cthulhu nonsense going on. I feel like, how has it taken me this long to work this out? I feel like there's a significant issue on trying to marry a fictional entity known for vagueness and madness and things being indescribable, and a fictional entity designed about details and precision and logic. I feel like there's going to be some narrative problems there. Because I was honestly hoping this to be the idea that we talked about with Call of Cthulhu, of like, you could have this sort of like detective story happening, and like the motives of all of the characters around are influenced by their belief and these weird happenings that they're believing are happening to do with the elder gods that may or may not exist. But ultimately, the detective story itself is separate from that. I was hoping that's what this would be, but it was just not. It broke my mouth. Like, it's possible to do, but it's a very fine line to walk, and this game didn't walk that line. Yeah, it can be done. Should we write that? Can we write it? Also weirdly racist. Yeah. Yeah, as you said before, a bit weird that the ending is, oh, the poor European aristocrat corrupted by Eastern hoodoo. You know, we wanted to save that guy's life in the end, but we were going to shoot the other guy in the head. Like, no, don't jump. You have so much to live for. Anyway, I killed all your friends. That was one of the pieces of code of all time. Oh, no. The credits gonna just... The final battle was a 10-second cutscene. The final puzzle was mix fluid together, I guess? I don't know what it did. Do I have to click? I have to click, okay. It's supposedly made light, but who knows, they didn't zoom out to show it. I'm guessing the idea was you were neutralizing the color of the light, but I don't know how you would do that with a flask that's not near the light. Again, they just didn't show the solution to most of the puzzles. I was really hoping this game wouldn't be Call of Cthulhu levels of nonsense, but I guess it is. Yeah, we can make a Detective Cthulhu story that's actually good. I think we should. We've seen two examples of complete failures. I feel like we can at least try. But for now, I guess, should we start something else? I mean, it's 9 o'clock. We could end at a normal time for one of these streams. Or we could start something else. Up to me, my sense of what is reasonable has been completely compromised by playing this game. I didn't even realize it had been 2 hours. All we achieved in this stream was we used a belt to go down a hole 7 times as longer than the belt. And then we mixed some liquid together. That's it. And stole someone's doll off screen. What were the choices? Your brain went for a second thinking about this. Should we start a new game, or should we call it that? Most of it was wandering around not Scotland and a cave. It was wandering around Ardmanarkham, or whatever it was. Just take a while to just relax. I've also noticed the Cthulhu in the background here is like pulsating between being in focus and out of focus. Don't know if that comes across on Twitch, but... Using coordinates from a note that was also the solution for another puzzle. Was there a good puzzle in this game? Just one. I'm trying to think of one. Because, like, making good puzzles is not easy. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and go, you know, oh, they should have made some good puzzles. It's Sherlock Holmes. You gotta have good puzzles and all that. They probably should have, but like, The problem here is not that making good puzzles is easy. The problem here is that if you're going to make a game with Sherlock Holmes in it, it should have good puzzles. You should have the confidence in your ability to make good puzzles. If you're going to make a Sherlock Holmes game. Or any point and click, frankly. At the very least, Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth had combat. Right? It didn't even really have like cross-examining things people said. Most of the things you needed to know from conversations were completely like nonsense. Just the sort of things that you wouldn't even bother trying to memorize, like the light of the world or whatever it was. Light of the abyss. What was that guy all about? Yeah, at least Jack tried at Cthulhu language. I'm gonna have to go through these VODs and get some choice sounds. I can't get them from the files. Well, maybe I'll be able to like unpack something, but okay, so how about this? We have a choice. Choice number 1. There are 2 games. Well, I guess 3, but we can play the last one later. Also, it didn't help that Holmes gave like 3 paragraphs of dialogue and then expects you to understand any of it. Yeah. So yeah, we have 2 potential games to play next. We could play a game which is in many ways similar to the last 2 we've done. Third person, wandering around environments, spooky atmosphere kind of thing. Or something with a very different tone. And presumably very different mechanics. I don't really know much about the mechanics in that game. So we can either continue this theme or switch to something different. And then the second choice is, do we start it now or tomorrow? Because I don't know. I don't know at this point. Can we stick to a better theme? That is reasonable, but I'm not sure I can guarantee that. Anyway, next year we're playing the remake of this. You want to stick to the theme, but also these games. Yeah, I mean, 4K jank. Yeah. Okay, let's stick to the theme. I'm gonna start the next game because we're gonna stick to 2 themes. Just you. Also things. Is this the one that breaks when I tab out? No, it just goes quiet. Okay. Give you the name and see if you can find a Dutch walkthrough of it. Hang on, I'll set it all up on Twitch. And I also have to add it to... Oh, how's this gonna work? No, not that. Yeah, that should be that. Okay, is that gonna get captured? Is the game going to appear in OBS? Probably should have tested that. I tested to see if it worked, but I didn't test to see if OBS liked it. That's fine, because I have other ways. Other ways and other means. Yeah. Shush, you're very loud. Maybe this is a sign and we shouldn't play this. Spooky. Sorry, everybody. Maybe try that. You can start tomorrow if you need to figure stuff out. Maybe. This might have to happen. No, I wanted to start today. If I can get it to stop closing every time I tab out, that might help. Anyway, let's talk amongst ourselves. Boo Twitch and or OBS. It's old games. Let's put on some music to pass the time. When are we making our own Cthulhu detective story, and will the protagonist be named Jack? Of course the protagonist would be named Jack. You could collectively sneeze and make a better Cthulhu detective story than that, yes. I did have ways of doing this. Oh, hang on, maybe now. Beep. Okay, what if I just have it? Let me try something. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. If I go here. Nothing happens. Well, I think that's probably a good sign that we should stop. I blame Sherlock Holmes, personally. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Damn that Benedict Cumberbloops. Nonsensical explanation and weird racism, of course, this. Exactly. None of this is working. Why is none of this working? No, you don't need to see that. Boo! Secrets. Well, they're not secrets if they don't work. That's the issue. Yeah, OBS has just decided it doesn't want to actually see this game. So, we're going to have to wait. We're going to have a little short stream today. Boo OBS, I will sort this out. I should have tested this, really. I've never had a problem with this thing before. Let me try one more thing. One more thing. Good stream, not a good game, but the stream showcasing it was good. I mean, the last 20 minutes of the stream probably isn't good, but... So many emotions, most of them being Sherlock. Why? Enjoy the company of friends, huh? Dare you. Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing and this might break everything. Just bear that in mind. Because I can see it, but OBS doesn't want it. Oh, my computer's not liking this. Oh. Oh, oh, no. Oh. Oh. Oh, chunky. Yeah, no, this is why I try and do things for a different program. But the different program didn't want to show anything on OBS. Well, that happened. Well, I'm going to see if I can try and get this working before tomorrow. If I can't, we'll be playing the other game. And that's fine. I mean, the only other option is I could do what I do for Hitman and just try and capture my desktop and just crop everything except the game out. I guess that would work, right? So I have a way of streaming it. Every time I tab out, you'll just see my desktop, but that's normal with drawing streams anyway, so we can work something out, and it's not worth doing it now, because I've already wasted 20 minutes. So, on that note, thank you. This was a weird stream. This morning's stream was weird. This stream was weird. It's been a weird day. Thanks for the fun stream. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed. We'll be back tomorrow with something different, but also something similar. Something old, something new. Sometimes it's just a weird day. Have a good weird day / night. Yeah, thanks for being here. Hope you enjoyed as much as you possibly can. Yeah, and I'll see you all around. Sorry about the weird ending. Yeah, bye friends. Have a good one. Go out into the world and make something more sensible than this. It won't take much. All the sorries. Goodbye, everybody. See you around. Goodbye. Bye.